Alright guys, got a brand new Harbor Freight Predator 212 chipper shredder, and put it together yesterday and started it up, and it's only wanting to run on choke. It was running on full choke, and then run it just a little bit and was able to get it to run half choke, so we need to get that straightened out. Could be a couple things, but put fresh oil in it, run it a little bit. I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. I'm going to change the oil again. So get this thing started up and show you what it's doing as far as running on choke. Alright, oil change on this Predator 212 engine. 10 millimeter for the drain plug here. You can say it holds 12 ounces, 10W30. Use the conventional oil for break-in. Probably should have opened up the dipstick to give it a little air. Looks like this is gonna be right at 12 ounces. That's a 12 ounce cup, not a 16. I'm gonna plug it just for a minute to dump it. We'll get a look at the see if there's any particles in there once I get it in the pan. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Well, oh yeah. See all the metallic little teeny particles shining. Not seeing any real big chunks, but there's definitely some dust in there. Alright, we'll finish draining the crankcase and get back. And you probably can't tell in the video, but the machine is at a downhill cant. I'll lean it over a little bit too to accelerate it. rinse the crankcase out with a little bit of fresh oil here. The funnel's spotlessly clean. Some 10W30 Mobile Super. Come on. Let that drain on out. Flush that crankcase out with some of the bits. Alright, here's about 4 or 5 ounces of oil that I did a crankcase rinse on. And you can see, or I don't know if you can see, but you should be able to see, metal particles floating around in there. Very fine. And I don't know if this thing's focused or not. Alright, it's about petered out. We're going to put the plug in. Give it a wipe. Torque it down properly. There it is. Alright, got some 10W30 get it topped off. Alright guys, got it topped off with 10W30. I do have the machine leveled up perfectly now. And I'll show you here. Why is that strobing? Come on. Alright. The wheel's about halfway up the threads, which is exactly where the manual calls for. It's got a dipstick on it, but it's not necessary. And I did put it in there, obviously. It's hitting right where it should. I'll run this, I don't know, still breaking in the machine here. I'll run it probably, I don't know, a good 10 or 20, 30 minutes. Change it again. Check the metal particles and go from there. If it's still showing yielding some particles, we'll do it again and till it cleans up. Then we'll probably be looking at maybe running some thin synthetic in it. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It's just an old Harbor Freight chipper. Alright, it's got about a half a tank of fuel. I'll go on and run it, probably run it for 30 minutes and check the oil just on low idle. And I break it in based on how the book recommends it. But I'm going to change the oil probably 3 different times within the 3 to 4, depending on the shavings. Get that crankcase all cleaned up. But, let's go and fire it up.